Hello everybody, welcome back. So today we are going to be twisting a little, we're going to be burning a little bit of fire inside, I hope. And the most important thing to remember today, as we twist and as we move, is just to try and keep this length in the spine so that the movement is coming from the navel and you're not kind of just bending around like this. You want to stay nice and lifted so that when you twist it really does come from the center here. It's not a natural movement at all, so don't feel funny or weird if you're struggling to do it. It's just a matter of practice, so the more you move in this way, the more mobility you'll create through your spine. So we'll get started just by finding a comfortable place to sit on your mat. So whenever you are comfortable, you can just move the flesh from underneath your sit bones if you'd like. So you're sitting really firmly that your knees drop out to the sides. And then you can bring your hands to your knees, breathe in and grow very long through your spine as you exhale. Maybe your shoulders can drop a little, maybe your eyes can just begin to close. Again, breathe in some length into your spine. Exhale, drop your shoulders, soften your face. And this is the kind of length and openness that we want to maintain throughout the whole practice. A few more breaths just like that. Inhaling to lengthen up. And exhaling, ground down through the sit bones. Let your knees drop, your shoulders drop. And then you can just go ahead and flutter your eyelids open. Take a big breath in and reach both hands up. And then together at your heart center. Let's go again, breathe in and reach up. And bring them together. And go and grab the edges of your knees with your hands. As you breathe in now, you'll spin your chest open and draw your shoulder blades towards one another. And send your chest nice and high. As you exhale, you'll draw your navel into your spine and just curl it around the other way, bringing your chin to your chest. Again, breathe in and open up. And do send your chest nice and high. If your head can drop back, then let that be dropped back. And then as you exhale, draw your navel into your spine, curve around, and do hold onto your knees as you pull back to get that stretch across the upper back. Again, breathe in, open up. Exhale and curve it round. One more, make it a big one. Breathe in, open up, draw your shoulder blades towards one another, spin that chest up. Exhale, curve it round. And then you'll find your way just back to center, keeping that length in the spine. Take an inhale, reach both hands up. And then as you exhale, you'll just hook the back of your left hand to your right knee. Take a breath in. And then take a small twist, looking out over the back shoulder. And keep using your breath in the same way to find length in your spine. Breathe in for that length. Exhale, take the twist. And it's just a gentle twist to begin with. No need to be forceful here. One more breath. And on your next inhale, find your way back up, hands overhead. And then we'll take it across the other side. So the back of your right hand hooks on the knee, your left hand drops behind you. Breathe in for that length. Exhale and take the twist. Once again, no need to be forceful at all. Breathe in length. Exhale, twist. On your next inhale, you'll find your way back to center. Reach both hands up and together. You'll roll over your knees now, find your way into downward facing dog. And if this is your first downward facing dog for the day, then feel free just to take a moment just to walk out your knees, bending one knee and then the other. Checking in with the hips, checking in with the hammies. How are you feeling today? Then go ahead and find some stillness here. Then take a breath in and walk your feet towards your hands. We'll take ragdoll pose, bringing your feet hip distance apart, grabbing opposite elbows and letting yourself hang. Maybe shaking side to side, backwards, forwards if that feels good. And then you release your hands and curl up through your spine to come all the way up to standing. As you get there, take a big breath in and reach up. And bring your hands together at your heart center. We'll do one sun A just to mobilize the body before we move into a few rounds of twist. So breathe in and reach up. And as you exhale, fold forward. You can still bend the knees here if you need to. Lift up halfway, growing long through your spine, sending the crown of your head forward. Drop the hands and step back to a high plank. Drop the knees. Hug the elbows in as you lower. Take a small cobra pose, just spinning your chest open. And then downward facing dog. Take a breath in through your nose. Out through the mouth. Step forward and lift up halfway. Exhale to fold. Raise all the way up on the next inhale. And bring your hands together. We'll take chair pose now, so breathe in and grow very, very big, bringing your feet towards one another, just as close as they will come. And then as you exhale, sit back into Utkatasana, hugging your thighs towards one another, hugging your muscles into your bones, being really, really strong, especially through this bottom part of your body. Toes are spread nice and wide, and you can see your toes over your knees. Hands overhead or together at your heart center, your choice for now. Breathe in and feel for that length in your spine. As you exhale, you'll hug in a little more, make it a really, really strong one. Take a breath in, lengthen. As you exhale, you'll bring your hands to your heart center and bring your right elbow to your left knee. We're taking a twist here. And watch out here, this left knee does like to sneak forward a little bit, so don't let it. Just keep it locked in as much as possible, and then glancing up to the ceiling if that's okay for your neck, or you can just glance straight ahead. Breathe that length into your spine. Exhale for the twist. On your next inhale, you'll find your way back to center. Straighten up, rise all the way up, mountain pose. And your hands together. Chair pose once again. Breathing, grow nice and big. Exhale, sit back. Again, inhale for the length. And hug everything in on the exhale. Turn on every single muscle. Breathe in length. And then take a twist on the exhale to the opposite side. And a little tip here, the more you can keep your thumb bones plugged into your chest here as you twist, you'll really get the twist at the right pace so that you're not moving it into the upper body. Breathe length into the spine. Exhale, twist from the navel. One more breath. And on your next inhale, find your way back to center and all the way up. Hands together. Let's go. Breathe in and reach up. Exhale and fold forward. Lift up halfway. Drop your hands, step back to that high plank. Drop your knees or keep them lifted as you lower. Take an up dog or cobra. And And down dog. Big breath in through your nose. Out through the mouth. Lift your right foot up to the sky. Keep the pinky toe pointing down. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, draw the knee into your chest, step it through. And then you'll let your left knee drop to the floor as well. We're going to set up just for a low lunge. So the important thing here is to make sure that you have a very stable foundation before you rise up so you don't wobble when you come up. So when you're feeling good, you can come up, bring your hands up overhead, breathe in. As you exhale, you'll bring your hands to your heart center, and we'll take a twist here. So you'll just hook your left elbow onto the knee, glancing out over that right shoulder. Again, breathing in length. And this time, imagine the breath coming from that left knee all the way up to the crown of your head. And then exhale to twist. One more breath. And then as you inhale, release the twist, reach up. Bring your hands down to frame your foot. Step it back to this tabletop position. Curl your toes, take down dog. We'll take it to the other side, so left leg lifts. Keep that pinky toe pointing down. Breathe in, and as you exhale, you'll draw the knee into your chest and step it through. Right knee drops. Once again, make sure you're set up for success. So really do find your stability here, your balance here before you come up. Inhale up, exhale to twist. Keep using the breath to work your way in. You might find that you have more access on one side to the other. Very normal. Very, very normal. Maybe just spend more time and twist on the side that feels a bit more difficult. Find your way back to center, breathe in, reach up. Come down, frame your foot. Step it back to this table. Then your hips go up. Breathe in, step forward, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Come all the way up. And then bring your hands together. Now we're going to link the movements together. So, starting with chair pose, wiggle your feet towards one another. Breathe in and reach up. Exhale, take chair pose. Breathe in, find some length. And as you exhale, take a twist, left elbow to your right knee. And then find a point that is not moving in the room. Focus all of your attention there. We're going to step back into a lunge. So move the weight into your right foot so that your left foot can lift. And then step it back. You wiggle, that's cool. Now you can stay here in the high lunge or drop to your knee like we did before. Just choose your position, keeping that length in the spine. And if you're in a high lunge, super important to keep the front of your left thigh active. If you let it fall asleep, you get this. So do make sure it's really on and engaged and you're pressing forward with that left foot. One more breath. Breathe in, come forward, reach up. Exhale, come down. Step back to a high plank or a tabletop. And then take downward facing dog. Take a breath in through your nose, out through the mouth. Step forward, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Rise up. Hands together. I'm going to switch sides so you can see better for the next one. So, starting again with that Vinyasa, bring your feet towards one another, Breathe in, reach up, grow big. Exhale and sit back. Breathe in for length. Exhale, hug everything in. Take the twist. Right elbow to left knee. Again, find a point in the room that is not moving. Focus all of your attention there before you lift that right foot up and step it back. Stay in this high lunge if you would like to, or drop the knee, your choice. But if you're up high, remember to turn on the front of the right thigh and press forward with that heel. Keep the chest nice and lifted, long through the spine, active through both legs. And just breathe. Don't forget to breathe, very important. One more breath. Find your way back up, reach up. Come down, frame your foot. Step back to a high plank or to that tabletop, and then take down dog. Again, breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Step forward to your hands, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Come up. Bring your hands together at your heart center. From here, you're going to step back on your mat and then spin both feet to face to the side. Or maybe keep facing me if you need to. You don't need your mat for this next part actually. And then we're going to work our way down to goddess pose. So we're coming into kind of a high squat. Feet are coming out about 45 degrees or so. And then you're stacking your knees over your ankles just as much as you can. It really helps here if you put pressure into the outside edges of your feet and then draw up from the soles of your feet. That helps to put the knees very naturally into alignment. Put the back of your hands on the inside of your knees. Create a little pressure so you feel an activation all the way through the inside of the legs. Keep that activation. The other thing that you want to look for here is that you don't have this. So keep your pelvis tucked, belly pulled in and up. So find your way into goddess, create that pressure. And then you'll interlace your fingers just behind your head. Breathe in and come to standing. Long through the spine. Exhale, come to lower. As you come to lower, you'll bring your right elbow down towards your knee and look up. Breathe in, come up. Exhale, lower. Press your knees out, lift elbow to the knee. Breathe in, up. Exhale, lower, right elbow down. Breathe in, up. Exhale, lower. Again, breathe in, up. And lower. Breathe in, up. Don't let your elbows knock together as well. Keep them nice and wide. Lower. Last time, breathe in, up. Lower. In and up. Lower. Keep that position of your feet, hands to your heart center. Breathe in, up. Step to the front of your mat. Hands together at your heart center. Chair pose. And we're going to go all the way down from this chair pose. So breathe in, reach up. Exhale, lower. And then you can lower all the way down. Plop. Find your way onto your back. And we'll take Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of your feet to touch, letting your knees knock out to the sides. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Catch your breath. Keep it nice and steady. And just allow a little more softness in now. Bring your hands underneath your knees to help guide them together. We'll take Savasana, so extend your legs out. Bring your hands by your sides with your palms facing up, or keep one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. I like to do that to track the breath. This is a good time to let go. Let everything be very heavy and soft. Relax that space between your eyebrows, the corners of your eyes, and let your teeth just gently part. No need to control anything here. Let the body be a dead weight. And the breath just comes and goes very easily and very naturally. Go ahead now and just give your fingers and toes a little wiggle. Slowly just bringing yourself back into the moment. If it feels good to stretch your hands out overhead, you can do that as well. And then very slowly find your way onto your right hand side. Keeping your gaze lower, your eyes closed. Just find your way down to seated. And you may bring your hands at your heart center if you would like. Taking a moment just to acknowledge your commitment to your practice and feel gratitude for your health. And bring your thumbs to your forehead. Namaste. If you like this video, please do go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And make sure you follow along on my YouTube channel as well so you can get all of the new videos when they're released every single month.